Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you have been watching my videos and if you have seen my recent videos, then you know I have bought a lot of different new makeup, and yes, I have been just showing you all of these makeup products in haul videos. So today I thought, why not grab a few of the new makeup products, put it on my face and show you guys how these makeup products perform. Though I have already been using all of these makeup products, I've already been talking about these products on my Instagram. So if you have not been following me on my Instagram, then consider following me at @BronzingGeek. But yes, I have already gathered my thoughts on most of these products and you will know everything, so do watch the video till the end. So without rambling too much, let's get into every single new makeup product. So I'm gonna go step by step how I applied my makeup to make the video short, sweet and simple and easy to understand. I came out with this look and I've pre-filmed it, so you will see all the products in action while I'm chit-chatting and blabbering about every single product. First up, I went ahead with this Becca Skin Love Brighten and Blur Primer. Now I don't know if Becca is going to be restocked on Nykaa or not, but if you happen to see this primer, then you might as well grab it because I just bought it. I never expected such a good result with it, though I was not a big fan on the packaging because it is definitely one of the medicinal packaging and I don't like this kind of a packaging on my primer. I like it like if they could have given me a pump, that would have been more easier. But other than the packaging, the product is really good. It is definitely a pore minimizing primer, but on the other hand, it is hydrating as well. It is not that typical silicone based primer which is going to sit on your face in a vague manner, make you feel heavy during the day. This primer though can complement many of your foundations as well. Being a high-end primer, it definitely will work as a high-end primer, I would say. I was not expecting it to be the very good primer, but it turned out to be an exceptionally good primer for my skin type. I'm a combination too oily, and whenever I apply this primer, my foundation just feels good. Like even if I go in with a very super drying foundation, which I will come in a minute, this primer just fixes it. The foundation will just blend in seamlessly. It is not going to crack, it is not going to enhance the skin textures. So yes, this primer, apart from giving you pore minimizing and priming your skin, it really balances your very matte foundations. So if you see this primer on Nykaa still available, then might as well grab the full size because you will not be disappointed. Dusra, I did buy this primer in 20% off, so I could save a lot. So this primer is originally priced at 3,050 rupees, but you end up getting it for I think 2,400 if you get that 20% discount. So might as well get a good primer, because I always say primer is not something to be neglected. That is like one of the first steps you do when you're doing your face makeup. That has to be right and a good one. This can be that good one. So this is definitely 10 on 10, fully approved. Next up, I went ahead with a very interesting product, and a product which I never thought I will get it. Reason being, these products can get a little drying and can enhance the textures of your skin, is the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Hydrating Illuminator. This product is super light, it blends like magic and it doesn't dry out on your skin. This is the first illuminator, highlighting illuminator, which doesn't dry out on the skin instantly while applying. When you dot the product, you can take your blender, you can take your brush and take your own sweet time to blend in the product, and you will not have that streaky, patchy application. The other thing which you can do with this product, you can apply it on your body as well. You can even mix it in your body lotion and apply it on your body just to have that nice glow happening. And the other thing which I do with this particular illuminator is to add to my extreme matte foundation and make them workable. Yes, this product is like a wholesome product, and this product can actually become your favorite product once you start using it. So if you haven't tried something like this, and if you have tried something like this by other brands which dry out completely, which just enhances your texture, and you want something glowing but hydrating, then this is the product to go for. And this is definitely by far one of the best purchases also I did by Colourpop. Yes, I will try to get one more shade because I have been using this constantly. After adding a little illumination to our face, next up I went ahead with this new foundation, the Milani Conceal Plus Perfect 2-in-1 Foundation Plus Concealer. I'm in the shade 06 Sand Beige. This is the exact match of my face. So it's not darker, neither it is lighter. I would prefer to go for a deeper shade than this because I do like to match up my foundation with my neck, because I do not apply foundation on my neck because my neck doesn't like it. Talking about this foundation in general, now I have been using this foundation from the time I got it, and I already filmed a review on this foundation, but then I deleted the review. Then again I was using the foundation and my thought changed for the foundation. Now when you're getting this foundation, you have to keep that in mind that it is a foundation plus conceal. So the foundation is going to be a little thick, but not too thick. Second, the blending on this foundation is not the easiest, I felt, because you saw I was dotting first and then blending one side. I was dotting first and then blending for other side. The other thing which I noticed with the foundation, if you go in with a more of a thicker primer or a silicone based primer, then the foundation can flake up or start enhancing your texture, or even I have seen my foundation breaking. Yes, this is something which I did not like at the initial stages when I started using the foundation, and that was in my first review when I filmed. So yes, you have to pick up the right primer, and you have to go in with a hydrating primer when you're applying this foundation, because this foundation is definitely not dewy. It is definitely a matte foundation, more of a thicker version. Do not go overboard with the product. Like if you take 2 pumps for the full face, then might as well go in with 1.5 pump, and then if you feel, then you can go in with like a little bit of product and then apply it and cover up any other thing which is left. But do not go too much with the product, because once you start layering this product starts flaking up, or after 1.5 or 2 hours you may feel that your foundation is not looking pleasing. Yes, I have felt that, at least on this portion of my face, and even this portion of my face, it starts breaking, it starts enhancing the texture of your skin. Even the textures which you don't have, this foundation will break in that way. That will actually make your full face look very, very weird. Yes, I have worn this foundation outside with the wrong primer, I would say, or I would say this foundation has to go with a hydrating primer. Now today I did apply a hydrating primer. On top of that I did a little illumination, and then I went with this foundation. That is why today's base is like absolute perfect. So I have been wearing this foundation with many different primers, and I think this is the best way I could come out with. But this is not the foundation which I will just pick up and wear it, because I know things can go wrong if my other base products are not right. And yes, this is a foundation which I feel a dry skin person has to be a little careful. If you have textured skin, if you have a dry skin, an extreme dry skin, then you have to really do a good prep before you go in with a good makeup. Yes, this foundation stays the longest, but as I said, if the primer goes wrong, the foundation goes wrong. All in all, I'm not a big fan on this foundation, I would say, because I have to really think a lot, and I need a product which is easy to use and which can complement any other primer I have. So yes, if you really want to get this foundation, then you have to think and then buy. If you already love this foundation, continue using this, because the finish is good. It gives a nice coverage. I really don't have to go in with the second layer because it really covers up everything. So coverage is good, staying is good. The formula is light on the skin. It just blends nicely. It's just that you have to go a little slow with the foundation. But all in all, the finish is good. And this foundation would just get like, I think, 7 out of 10. But for combination too oily, if you just pick the right primer, I think you're gonna love the foundation. After the foundation, I went ahead with this cream bronzer. It's a ColourPop Soul Body Medium Dark Face and Body Bronzing Balm. Now, I have never bought a cream bronzer in my life because I don't feel comfortable with the product. I really like to keep myself away from cream products because I'm a combination to oily skin, and I do feel they don't do anything extraordinary for me. But past 3 to 4 months, I would say, I have really shifted my thought process and I have been trying cream products, and I must say they do some amazing things to your skin, I'm telling you. So yes, I went ahead and bought this one because this is one product which is definitely raved about a lot, and it is generally out of stock, and you get so many shades to choose from, and you get a huge tub here. So this is the Soul Body Balm, bronzing balm for the face and the body, so you can even use it on your body if you want to give a little tan to your skin. Talking about the formula, it is definitely one of the, I think it is my first cream product also, and I think I have tried the best. It is not overly creamy, overly buttery. It is definitely pigmented, but it gives you a lot of time to blend the product on the skin. You can actually use this product as your first contour before you go in with your foundation, and then you can again go in with this product on top of your skin as a bronzer as well. So I like using it both ways. It's a quick product. It doesn't mess around with your face, and it just applies on the right places with right amount of product and give you more time to blend in. I really like this shade particularly, and if you're in my skin or an Indian skin, then you can go for the shade medium dark. They have a darker shade than this also, but I felt this could be like the perfect match for my skin. All in all, a wonderful product. If you haven't tried cream bronzers, then I think this can be the one, because for the pricing you're getting a lot of product, and this product is being compared to, I think, NARS or Gucci bronzing balm, and they say it's very close to them. So yes, if obviously I cannot afford that one, so might as well get this one. And this is definitely by far again one of my best purchases I did recently. Moving on, next up I went ahead with this interesting face palette by ColourPop, the ColourPop Cookie Cluster Cheek Palette. Now you get more, I think 4 to 5 shades to choose from. I went ahead with Cookie Cluster. Now this palette is technically damaged on the highlighter part, but I fixed it. But I'm not happy with the fix because it was Super Shock highlighter. The formula has definitely changed, but you can still use it. Talking about the blush, it is definitely one. I love all the ColourPop blushes and bronzers, or I would say all the powder products they have which don't have shimmers, because adding a shimmer, it just ends up getting more kickback and it doesn't show up on my skin. But these 3 blushes in particular are matte finishes, and they just blend like magic. You can see it on my skin. Oh my god, I'm just loving my makeup today. For some reason it's just glowing. Camera doesn't pick up the exact glow, but I'm telling you, I'm just loving my base today, and the blush has sat so well. Talking about the highlighter, oh my god, again another lovely shade. It's just that I'm unhappy on the formula part now, because obviously it has changed, because I've added a little that setting alcohol to fix the makeup. It has changed, but again I've got a nice glow happening. If you want this glow, your skin glow, natural glow, supple glow, then you need to try ColourPop Super Shock highlighters, and I will close the palette now. So yes, Super Shock highlighters by ColourPop are to go for. Just pick the right shade and you are done and sorted. You can actually wear this highlighter without makeup and you will just look stunning. So yes, a lovely purchase. I really like all the 4 shades, and I have been constantly wearing it again. I bought all of my ColourPop stuff from 2 Instagram pages, the Beauty Lounge India and the Crimson Luxe. I will link these 2 pages in my description. You can try them. And now we are down to the last makeup product and something on my eyes, the ColourPop Limoncello palette. Oh my god, when this palette was launched and I saw it for the first time, I knew it, I'm getting it. And the only reason to get this palette is the shade blue. Yes, the brand knows how to make people buy things, is to place this blue on the right side. Yes, so I saw this blue when I saw the palette, the theme. I was like, I will just get it. I never thought I want to use it, how many times will I use. I did not ask any of these questions, and I just ordered it directly from Colourpop website because my in-laws were coming to India, so I thought it would reach to me early. It did reach to me in April only, but then after that I had fallen sick, I got COVID and I was recovering, and then I took the longest time to go back to makeup, I would say. But now I'm in full swing, and I thought, let me just put this palette today on my eyes because I really want to use it. I did use only 4 shadows, but I must say Colourpop has always maintained the quality on the shadows. So mattes blend like magic, shimmers are amazing. The best thing they did for this palette was they did not add any kind of pressed glitters or super shock eyeshadows. These 2 shadows I just don't want to see in my palettes anymore because I already have a lot of them. They're just grabbing unnecessary space in the palette. So yes, the shadow layout is really good. I really like this blue. It really applied well onto my lower lash line. Yes, initially I went ahead with the fluffy brush, then I realized why I should have gone with more of a packing brush, so I did later packed it up well. The yellow which I used on my lid, it really blended in well. I could see the shadow. If you want to see these kind of shadows pop, just apply a nice concealer and then you go in with your shadows. The other thing which you will notice about this palette, the pan sizes are bigger compared to many other existing palettes of theirs, and they gave a full size mirror. This palette was I think $22 if I'm not wrong, or $18, but I feel for the quality you're not paying too much. Yes, by the time you buy from Instagram and you end up paying custom and all, these palettes get a little expensive, so always look out for these discounts. And Colourpop have been recently coming out with these 25% off generally on every new launch they do, so why not wait for that discount and then grab these palettes. But do you really need this one? I don't think so. Reason being, I don't see a lot of people would enjoy these kind of shadows, but if you are a person who like more cool tones, or you just want to have that nice simple eye going on, or a little bit of color, then you can go in with this one, but not something I would go and recommend anyone. Okay, get the Limoncello palette by Colourpop. There are many other good palettes by them, more shade options, but this one is definitely was an impulse by me because I just like that blue popping, and I was like, oh my god, I just need this palette. But the performance is really good, the quality is there, and I really like my eye look today. I did wear some lashes. I'm trying the new magnetic lashes. I'm still getting used to it. Once I'm pro and perfect, I will definitely show you how to apply them. Half a year has gone by, and now you would see a lot of sales would happen. Do look out for these makeup products when there's a good sale. At least minimum 20% you should be getting, and yes, all of these products will be under a good discount. Just look out for that right day and then place your order. You can definitely save a lot here on these products. But these products have been really working well, and the products which did not work as per my expectation, you know it all. Everything will be linked in my description if you want to grab one for yourself. I will be here soon with some more new makeup products, some more new skincare, some more reviews. Consider subscribing and following me on my Instagram @BronzingGeek. Till then, you take care, and I will see you in my next one.